jabbering already. Hello, how are you all? I hope you're all okay. I'm back out again on Dartmoor. So ridiculously excited, up at stupid o'clock with butterflies this morning. Just been dropped off, which I will show you on camera in a minute. But yeah, let's do this. There's my daddy. Just dropped me off. This is the Maryvale Valley. You can see the pub from here, over there. And then up in front of me, you've got the staple tours and Emz Tor, where I camped my last wild camp. And I've just brought you up over here. So this is Over Tor. I'm not going to make out like I knew all this because my dad is incredible and just told me all of this, but he's kind of brought me up here because you can see there's a massive stone circle here and there's an apple crusher. So let me just take you over to have a look. And there's loads of little stone circles in this area, which is quite cool. And I do remember coming here as a kid, and in a minute I'm going to take you over as well because apparently there's a stone row. So I know I often say this, but let's see if I can actually find it this time, shall we? But there we go, look, there's an apple crusher. So my dad was just explaining how this would have worked back in the day. So they would have put a hole in the middle, stood the whole thing up on its end, and it would have fitted in another piece of rock with like a trough around the side, and it would have spun round in a circle, crushing the apples as it goes. So there we go. So Kings Tor, you can just about see you might not be able to on camera actually. Okay, let's ignore that. And then Great Mis Tor is just over there on the horizon. I mean Little Mis Tor, and Great Mis Tor is still in the fog, but that's where I'm hoping to camp tonight. I'm starting by going over towards Kings Tor. So I hope everyone's okay. I'm going to apologise now in case there's any dodgy mic noises. I'm not going to apologise again. I need a new mic. I'm going to save up for one. Another stone circle. Blah. Exciting. Yeah, so I'm going to save up for a new mic. I'm aware there could be clicking, there could be wind noise. I'm sorry. That's it, my apologies are done. Okay, so heading up towards Kings Tor. I can already feel the stress leaving my body. Incredible. I can see another stone circle up here. Come on. There you go. Found the stone row. Whoop whoop. It's cool, isn't it? And then just next to little leat here, which I need to cross in a minute. There's another stone row there. I'll go over and have a look at that one in a minute. And there's Kings Tor. And breathe, people, breathe. Look at it. Exciting. So my plan today, hoping you can hear me okay over the wind, is I'm exploring these stone circles. There's yet another one over here, if you can see that on camera, and there's a big something like that, big standing stone, which I'm taking you over to look at. I'm kind of planning on doing Kings Tor, Swell Tor, Foggin Tor, back round and over to Mead Farm, which is over on the hill behind me over there, over to Little Mis Tor and to camp on Great Mis Tor. That's the plan. It's probably the furthest I've walked, like on day one, with a rucksack that weighs precisely extremely flipping heavy. Haven't weighed it. Don't want to know. I've got what I've got and that's it. So yeah, look at this standing stone. Let me flip you around. Hang on. Look at this bad boy. He's a big one, isn't he? What a marvellous erection. Look at it. Might be a few innuendos today, just because I'm the kind of mood I'm in. Oh. The weather is a bit of a weird one. So I've driven through really thick fog all the way from Cornwall. It's just starting to lift. You can see all the clouds lifting. It's meant to be dry all day. Shh. I don't think the weathermen knew I was coming out today. Look at it. Pretty awesome, isn't it? So I'm going to head on. There's a track just going down over here, which you can see, which kind of follows this wall, and then I believe there's a spring at the bottom, and then I'm making my way up and over to Kings Tor. So let's go. Stop talking, Karen, let's go. Okay, so just for point of reference, that's Four Winds car park. I've walked from up over there. You can just see the standing stone on the horizon. But why is it? So I need to cross that stream to get over to the other side. Look at them. They're flipping everywhere. Bloody cows everywhere. So I can kind of see down there's a good way to cross. But then there's all those cows laying down. Ugh. Or I've got to go right round that way and it looks really boggy. So I'm not quite sure what to do. Why do they sit on the flipping path, man? Look, I just want to go over there. It's not hard, is it? Don't know. Flipping cows. I'm just going to stand here a minute and procrastinate. Decide what to do. That's the way I want to go. Do you think they'll move? Can't see any babies. Don't like it. Right, I'm going to try and cross here because there's some quite good stones to get to the other side, and then I'm going to very quietly pick my way up the side of that wall. And hopefully if I disturb them they'll just kind of get up and move away from me. Wish me luck, everybody! Beautiful. Very big. But beautiful. They're everywhere. They're flipping everywhere. That's it, this one's moving. That's it, and don't mind me, Mr. Cow. The thing that makes me nervous now on the moors is the flipping cows. There we go. Just don't mind me. I think we're through. Whew. If it wasn't for the fact that I'm puffing and panting, I'd have said I was holding my breath the whole time walking along there. Oh, that's it. And we're clear. Thank God. Until I'm out of practice. Jeez. Oh, I'm almost at the top of Kings Tor. Amazing, aren't they, the rock formations? So the top's there, I'm guessing. Oh, I need a breather. Feel my heart hammering out my bloody chest. Oh, it's like perfect walking weather though. It's the first tour of the day. Exciting. And I had to put my hat on because my hair was really annoying me. Blowing in my face. Oh, see if I can find the top. I ain't rock climbing, mind, but if I can find a way up there, I'll take you to the top. Did it? Oh, oh my word. See the whole world from up here. I can see why people camp up here. Some lovely flat spots just down there. See I think that's Foggin Tor Quarry, which I'm going to explore later, and Swell Tor is the other side of that hill, I think. Oh, I'm alive. First tour of the day done. Exciting. Still need to work out how I'm going to cross them off a list or a map or something. So cool. Oh, but just to take in the beauty of this wilderness. I love it. Love it so much. So I stopped for a cuppa, minding my own business. Look at it. Completely come in the clag. Let me turn around. Some dude standing on there. Look at it. You take you around the other side, hang on. Look at it. Honestly, I only stopped for a cup of tea. There is naught. There is nothing at all. Gone, all of it. I'm gonna wait here a minute, I think. Up in the cloud. Proper raining now. Well, fogging. So, down behind me, look. Really cool little tunnel. But yeah, proper grim. Ugh. So there's Sweltor Quarry up there. I don't think there's actually a tor that I can climb as such, so I'm quite happy to kind of scoot around this one, to be fair. And then going off over this way into the cloud, still actually getting really quite wet. But views are starting, they are trying. Hopefully it'll carry on clearing. Oh, you have to excuse me, puffing and panting again. Right. So just come up here. This is the entrance to Sweltor Quarry. Here, pretty impressive, isn't it? Look at that. It's a beast. Oh, and still in the cloud. It's kind of lifting a little bit. Oh. Look, straightened my hair last night. Don't know why I bothered. So down here behind me is Sweltor Quarry. I just showed you the entrance as I was approaching it. It's pretty impressive. Those drops are pretty huge. You don't want to be falling off the edge. But yeah, and the cloud is still down. Really hoping it will lift at some point totally. I want my views later. So just heading from here over towards Foggin Tor and then over to Little Miss and Great Mis Tor. It's about 1:30, I think, so just taking it slow and steady and just really enjoying it. That's why I haven't done too much filming really, because I just want to be here in the moment. But yeah, I need some lunch soon as well. My tummy's rumbling. Right, I've just had some lunch because I was starving Marvin, and I'm now heading over, if you can see behind me, over to Foggin Tor, and the cloud is lifting, thank God. So yeah, looks like I will be in for some views, which I'm dead chuffed about. So yeah, let's go and explore the quarry. So I'm just leaving Foggin Tor Quarry behind. I really couldn't do much filming because there were quite a lot of people around. There's a woman swimming. I'm not sure, she might have been naked. And there was like quite a big group of people down there, a group of lads. So I'm not quite past feeling like a complete numpty filming, talking to myself. So I just took some photos, which obviously I will have shown you. So yeah, I'm just heading up the track now to Mead Farm. I'm hoping it might be a bit quieter out this way. There's actually been quite a lot of people around over this side of the moor, but I'm heading back into the cloud. So I'm not sure that I'm going to have any views to speak of, but I don't care because it's warm, it's dry, and it's eerily beautiful with the cloud down. So obviously I would like some views, but if I don't get any, I don't care because I'm having an awesome time. My legs are aching a little bit and my shoulders because of my heavy rucksack, as I've said already. But yeah, loving it, loving being out. So onward and upwards. It's quite moody and atmospheric, doesn't it? That cloud, look at it. just still sitting. So that's Swell Tor in front of me. Obviously, I don't know why you can't tell. Kings Tor's like there, and Great Mis Tor's kind of over there. Hopefully, still there in the mist. Very quick update. The fog has totally come down again. Completely. Everything is disappearing. So I'm quite glad at this moment in time I'm following a really clear track. So, and this is why I like being close to tracks, just especially out here on my own. Still kind of getting my confidence with solo camping on Dartmoor, which is obviously extremely vast. And as you can see, let me just spin you around. There's nothing. It all disappears. Everything. So you can really, I mean, behind me you can see, I know I'm looking at the wrong camera, but it disappears quite quickly. So I've passed Mead Farm, heading back out to the road. I go up the road a little bit and then I'm back off and heading out towards Little Mis Tor. So I'm not sure what time it is, but I've got plenty of time. I'm just looking forward to, yes, seeing what I can see, she says, which is not a lot, not a lot, but still loving it. So I've just emerged from the path over there out to the road, and I'm looking for a path off on the left. It looks like there's a bit of a track here, but I'm going to check the map first. Not sure that's quite right. There's some scary ass mad cows. Not sure that's a phrase. They were proper scary though. Oh, I'm cream crackered. One word of advice is to remember to turn round. I was so fixed on getting out to Little Miss and Great Mis Tor, I nearly missed the view behind me all opening up. I mean, Great Staple Tor and Emz Store still gone. There's a person over there with a rucksack on, probably heading to Great Mis Tor, so I might not be alone tonight. Be a bit weird if it's another YouTuber, wouldn't it? I'd just like to also say my ankles are taking a bit of a battering because this is really hard work. Walking over the tuffaky, you know what I mean, grass. I have to say, Great Mis Tor is looking really flipping great, as in massive. Closer I'm getting, I'm like, oh, it's quite big, isn't it? I'll look on the map and see how many metres above sea level it is, because I have no idea. I think this might be the highest Tor I will have been to on the moor, highest Tor on the moor. Shut up, Karen. I'm getting a bit delirious now, a bit dehydrated. Oh, still, soon be time for a beer. They only look little from over there. It's flipping massive. And that's Little Mis Tor. Good, isn't it? Well, that was nice. So the person I saw carrying a rucksack was called Ryan. Not Ryan in the wild, another Ryan, who's driven down from Bath and finds his headspace on the moor, along with the rest of us. So it's amazing. He's had a good old natter, and I think he's staying on Little Mis Tor, whereas I'm, she says, heading up to Great Mis Tor. Yeah, lovely. Really nice to meet you, Ryan. Said I'd give a shout out, and he's already subscribed. Amazing. So yeah, really good to meet you. Hope you have an awesome night. And yeah, might see you in the morning on the way back down. So it's not until you get up close to these bad boys you see how flipping big they are. But stopped and had that little rest, nattering away. So I feel slightly re-energised. So Come on, let's get to the top. It's not that far. Not that far. Come on, I want to get my tent up. I want a beer. Rest my weary legs. Oh, I love it. Oh, I always find this last bit really tough. Kind of picking your way over the rocks and boulders, and you follow a track and then it just stops. So you're kind of up. It's up to you to pick your way up. But Great Staple Tor has cleared, so that's cool. The views are definitely clearing. Walked a fair old way today for me, carrying my ultra lightweight naught rucksack. Nearly there, boys and girls. Almost there. That's a potential pitch right there though, look. It's got views out over towards the Maryvale Quarry. I'm just carrying on round here to see, because it'd be quite nice to have views out over the rest of the moors. But I'm not sure what's round here. Hello. Come and say hello, look. Lots of ponies up here. I'm not actually sure how you get to the top. Top. There's Emz Tor where I camped last time. So that will always hold a really special place in my heart, that one. I loved that camp. And the views and the sunset were out of this world. So yeah, let's see what today brings, shall we? Hello, horsey. Trying to see if I can find my way up. It's not always obvious how to get up. And then you think you're up and you're not, which is always fun. But look, view's really opening out. Look at it. Incredible. What's round the corner? What's round the corner? This is where I walk around, there's loads of people sitting there. I wonder what the hell I'm jabbering on to myself about. See, how do you get to the top? Right, time for an explore. So, the top's poking up just over there, but I can't really easily see a way up to it. If I feel like rock climbing later, I might have a look. But can you see how flipping massive this tor is? So, there's that pile in front of me of rock, but there's another one over behind it. And then all of that down there. And all of this, all around here. So I'm all a bit unsure where to camp. The best spot is definitely that first little one I found. I need to have a look and see where the wind might be coming from. I need to factor that in. Well, I don't need to, but I want to. Silly not to, isn't it, really? So have a quick look at the weather app, I think. Flipping clouds coming in again. But at least I have had some amazing views. Emz Tor's going to disappear again in a minute. But yeah, awesome. Absolutely gorgeous. Right, where am I going to pitch, boys and girls? Let's go look. Look at this. I should set up a time lapse in a minute, I think. Slowly disappearing again. I cannot believe how massive this tor is, honestly. So I think I might tuck myself down here because it's going to be a wind coming from the south, which is behind me. So I'll be really protected down there. I just need to check it's not too wet. Some areas up here seem really wet. Look at that cloud. Love it. But look, I mean, there could be potentially loads of people camped up here and you wouldn't even know. It's massive. Cannot believe how big it is, and I can't see without a bit of scrambling, which I'm obviously not doing with my rucksack on, and I'm really tired, but I can't see how you get right up to the top there. But I might have a look when I've had a bit of a rest. I'm going to get my tent up now so I can chill and have a beer, and yeah, go and check out this little spot down here, methinks. do this. I'm going to do tent magic. Ah, always wanted to do that. Right, so tent's up. I'm still having issues with the cover. I can't get it right. I've tried faffing around for ages. So if anyone's got any hints or tips on what I'm doing wrong, please put in the comments, because I can't see what I'm doing. I really can't. I've tried taking all the pegs out. I've tried adjusting the poles. Just can't get it to sit right. Let me spin you around. I'll show you what I mean. So yeah, it doesn't all quite sit right. Doesn't matter if I pull it one way, it gets loose another side. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. Obviously you can see the whole tent's really nice and taut. Pulled it all nice and tight. I'm a bit bemused. So yeah, any thoughts? Gratefully received. So, going to get everything in the tent and crack open a beer. Oh yes! Cheers guys, I'm all set up. I'll show you my setup in a minute. You've seen it all before. Apart from my new sleep mat that I'm trying this weekend, obviously. But, oh, just sitting here, yeah, enjoying a beer. This is very, very much needed. I've walked a fair old way today. Like I said earlier, for me, it's a fair old way. But let me show you these views. Worth every second of it. Hang on. Man. Look at it. Love it. That's Great Mis Tor over there, round the corner. And then that was the ridge I kind of walked along to try and find that stone circle last time I was out. So a bit grey, bit murky. I don't care. It's flipping awesome, man. I love it. Oh, I'm gonna have to get some food on soon, I think. Although I'm not overly hungry yet. But oh, I've just seen something I need to do. Hang on. So for anyone who saw my last wild camp video, I said that I had a sudden urge to do some drawing, and you know, that sort of maybe I needed to get a little journal or something. And one of my subscribers, Claire, awesome lady, she's been following me right from the beginning, bless her. And yeah, sort of we've had a few messages and things, and she has made me, awesome, a little leather journal for sketching. How cool is that? It's amazing. I love it, Claire. Absolutely love it. She's made it out of recycled leather from pub sofas. So she thought I'd like the link there to the pub. Awesome, obviously. But yeah, I absolutely love it. So it's quite thin. It's easy. I've just been able to kind of slip it in the back of my rucksack to keep it safe. So yeah, I haven't yet had time today. I've had a lot of filming to do today, and obviously because I walked quite a bit further today than maybe I normally would on day one, I haven't had any time to do any sketching. But I'm hoping that I will have time to do something. I'm not saying they're going to be very good, but I will share them with you. What I do. So yeah, Claire, thank you so much. Claire Wheatley, awesome. Thank you. Really, really appreciate it. Very, very moved that you spent your own time making that for me. So yeah, thank you, lovely. Honestly. So I've got something a bit different for tea today. I'm going to make a stir fry. Obviously the last few times I've done steak. Ryan, who I met earlier, was having a chat to. I was explaining, I don't do dehydrated food. I just can't do it. So I'm planning on, hopefully at some point, she says, fingers crossed, doing some longer trails. And me and hubby next year are hoping to start as a practice, as sort of a first go at doing anything like that, to cross Dartmoor. So you can walk across Dartmoor north to south, inspired by Ryan in the Wild, another Ryan, who did an awesome video on that. I'll put a link to his channel because I think it was a really good little video. But I understand understand with longer trails, and I've said this before, I know I'm harping on, but with longer trails I definitely get the need for dehydrated food, but for one night I'd rather carry the extra weight. So I've got halloumi with chilli, I've got 1 spring onion, I've got some ready to wok noodle things, and some peppers. I have done a little tub. This has got all sorts in it. This has got ginger, easy ginger and easy chilli, my new favourite things ever from Lidl. Just come in a little tube and you just squirt some in. It's awesome, especially for like camping and stuff. It's so quick and easy. It's got some peanut butter in there. It's got Chinese 5 spice in there. It's got some seaweed. Add seaweed to everything. It's incredible. It's so good for you and just gives really, really nice flavour. So yeah, all of that's in there. I've got a little, you might think it's vanilla essence. It's not. Soy sauce. It's a really handy little bottle though. So yeah, really looking forward to this dinner. Something very, very different. And proper food, people, proper food. So yeah, I'm going to get it all prepped and then show you it cooking. I think most people have seen my little cook system, but I was trying to explain it to the guy I met earlier, and yeah, I didn't do a very good job, I think. So there's my cup, my coffee mate. I've got a ferro rod in here just in case. I've got a little wooden spoon that I made ages ago with my little Karen's Gone Wild KGW. Rude people thinking it's boobs. And my little stove. I've got my tea and coffee and all sorts of my pots in there. And then this is my little stove. So cheap. This was so cheap. I can't remember how much it was. It was on Amazon. Oh, she says trying to do it one-handed is not working very well. Nope, couldn't get that one-handed. So that's it. So it's like a Trangia burner, but not quite. The very clever handle, which again I forgot to use. I keep forgetting to use it. Ridiculous. So that's it. That's it. Trangia burner, and then that sits in there. I've got a little in my little, about everything packs inside everything else. Little Vargo, I think it's aluminium windshield, and I've got some foil in here. Obviously fires on Dartmoor are a big fat no-no, so using an alcohol stove I'm really careful. So I've always got a piece of foil in here which I stand the whole stove on. I open it out like so. I put the stove on it, the windshield on it, and then I use the foil to kind of tuck up around the windshield to hold it all in place, so I know that I'm not going to damage the ground at all, and any sort of flames or anything, it's all going to be really contained and really, really safe. So yeah, so that's what I use for my cooking. I've got my, I think it's Toke's pot, she says. I'm trying to get it out, I'm trying to do it one-handed. I love this pot. It's a great size, really, really good size. It's got its folding handles, so you've got your handles like that, which one must remember to face away from the flame, so one doesn't burn one's flipping hand like I did earlier. And then I've got, yeah, my teas and coffees. I have got a lighter. I've got my little spork. Honestly, it's amazing what I can fit in this little thing. I love it. Love it. Keeps it all together. And I've even got some kitchen roll in the bottom. Just it's handy to have, isn't it, to wipe stuff out or whatever. So yeah, so that is my little cook system. So let's get the tea on. I'm just about to cook tea, but look, the sun's peeking through. Well, even that's lovely, isn't it? Amazing. Love it, love it, love it, love it. Right, let's get tea on, I'm hungry. So cut up my halloumi, my peppers, my spring onion. There's a bit of oil in there. And get this on. And then just add the noodles and all my spices. I am cheating completely. Look, lighter, shocking. My next camp, I will be back in the woods. I need to get back to basics. Back to my bushcraft, because I'm missing it. Got my Trangia frying pan. I'm using this is my titanium bowl. Don't know why husband got annoyed at me using his plate. suggested that I used my bowl. So there we go. That's what I'm doing. So my little pot of yumminess. Just going to get, oh, yeah, throw the whole pot in, Karen. Great. Let's get it all in there. Now, I'm not suggesting for 1 second that everybody has to cook like this at all. I'm just trying to show the food that I enjoy and just kind of give you some suggestions, really. Sometimes it's just about someone suggesting something and you think, oh yeah, I hadn't thought about doing that. Oh my God, it smells amazing already. Can't go far wrong though, really, can you? Unless you have a nut allergy, in which case maybe don't use peanut butter. But yeah, oh, it smells amazing. No temperature control is the only thing using this little alcohol burner, although no, there is. Oh, of course there is. Use the lid. Totally forgot about this, honestly. Clearly been too long since I've camped. And you can open it to adjust the temperature if you like. I mean, ultimately it still kind of gets hot in the middle, but I just will help it cook a little bit slower. I might put a little bit more oil in there. This is like an old hand sanitizer bottle. I've just put some oil in. Way more than I need, but like I've said before, you do what you got to do and I'll do what I got to do. Doesn't matter, does it? We're all out here doing it, and that's all that matters. See, I've got my soy sauce, which I'll put on afterwards. Oh, I did have these little sachets are so handy, honestly. My friends are all, and parents, all collecting them for me. I've got a right good old stash going on at home now. And the joy with this is obviously it doesn't really, any of it really, need cooking as such. It's all pretty much good to go. And I just got ready to wok noodles. Probably a really massive portion just for one person, but I'll eat what I can. And I am really hungry now. I did have a couple of wraps for lunch. Wraps. Oh, handy. 2 sachets. Oh, I might just use one. Amazing. Oh, well, that's even better. Oh. Yeah, just one little pack. Oh my God, this is incredible. This show, I didn't really look at what I bought, didn't it? Oh, awesome. It's flipping brilliant. So I'll bring you back in a minute when I've cooked it all through properly and show you what it looks like. There you go, dinner is served. So quick, literally cooked for about 5 minutes, if that. How good does that look? Really, it smells amazing. And no, I'm not just saying that. It has stuck on the bottom a little bit, but I'll put a little bit of water in when I finished eating and leave it to soak for a minute, just like a little smidge. And it should soak off. Oh my God, yes, I'm going to get stuck into this. Just sitting, eating my tea, looking at that sky. It may not be a full-on sunset, because obviously the sun is actually behind those clouds, but wow. Still beautiful, isn't it? Absolutely beautiful. I'm going to set a time lapse going and let's see what we get. There she is. Home sweet home, nestled in to protect me from the wind, which is coming from that direction. So it's quite a good little spot there with these views. Just stunning. Just that vast nothingness out there. Incredible. And I can't believe how big this tour is. I'm going to have a little explore in a minute before it gets too dark. Looks cosy, doesn't it? I have got rubbish everywhere. I will do a proper little spin round in the morning and show you where all my stuff is. But yeah, I'm quite looking forward to snuggling into that bad boy tonight. I am tired today. Not sure how well you can see me. So I am sitting in my tent now. It's really cold outside in the wind, enjoying a beer and just chillaxing. It's been an incredible day. I am aching tonight, hoping that I sleep okay. My back is really niggling, but it's because I'm sitting on the ground. I need to work out a way of not sitting on the ground. I know I can lay down, obviously, but not when I'm drinking a beer, people. So yeah, it's sitting on the floor that hurts my back when it's niggling from carrying a big old rucksack. But it's been an incredible day, incredible. And even with the fog down and stuff, it's just awesome. It's kind of eerie, spooky, beautiful, like almost ethereal. Is that the word? It's, yeah, incredible. So yeah, so I had an absolutely wicked day. Loved it. Absolutely loved it. Had a slightly, well, I kind of gate crashed Kerno Camp's live Instagram feed. So I don't know if anyone saw that. That was quite funny. I thought I was just trying to join the chat and I'd actually joined the video. So he's out here on Dartmoor somewhere. I think, I want to say he said Foggin Tor, maybe. Not sure. Might be wrong. Which is actually not very far from where I am, which is weird. Dartmoor Explorer was on the chat as well, and he's here somewhere. So yeah, everybody's out and about. But yeah, it's still quite breezy, but not awful at all. Luckily, tomorrow night the weather is meant to be coming in really bad and cold and really windy, so I've got away quite lightly today, really. So I'm just going to enjoy my beer. Have got my little hip flask, obviously. Kind of missing my disco light, so I'm using the flex tail little pump light, which is working really well. But it's not multicoloured, people. Can't have my disco lights. So yeah, but yeah, so just enjoying being here and being in the tent. I love this tent. It's flipping heavy, but I love this tent. So yeah, just enjoying the ambience. So unless anything terribly exciting happens, I will see you in the morning. Night all. Morning. So it's about 8 o'clock. I slept okay. I slept well until 5. I was, gone till 5. And then the wind woke me up and I was quite cold. Can't say if the cold was coming from the ground as such. Obviously I'm on a different mat. But, oh yeah, I was chilly. I had to put my hat on. And then I was fine after that. I warmed up and got too hot. But yeah, it's been really, really windy. The tent's been flapping around. It's not, I've got every faith in this tent. I'm not worried about that. It was the flapping that was keeping me awake for a while. And my bed, because my bed's so long, this one, it kept rubbing on the side of the inner. And because it's like an air mat, the sound was really amplified. So yeah, that kept me awake for a while. I ended up having to kind of pull my sleeping bag over my ears to try and block out the sound. But yeah, I need a cuppa. I woke up at 7. I set an alarm for 7 to catch the sunrise. Nah, I unzipped the tent and I am completely in the clag. I've not once yet, I don't think, woken up. Oh no, my first ever solo camp. That was a beautiful morning. Other than that, every single camp I've woken up in thick cloud and not been able to see a thing. So yeah, no sunrise again. And I set an alarm and everything. So I'm going to get up. I'm going to go and get the kettle on. Definitely need a cuppa this morning. So yeah, let's do it. There's our view this morning, ladies and gentlemen. Even thicker than yesterday. Just enjoying my coffee and my breakfast. So I have bought a cinnamon porridge bar, which is my normal, but I've brought a blueberry and apple. Look at the colour of this. Doesn't look very appetising, does it? It actually tastes lovely though. Genuinely does taste nice. Look, look. First glimpse of blue sky. Caught on camera. Live. How exciting. Hopefully it's going to blow away all the cloud. Ooh, that's a bit exciting. Even waking up in the thick cloud and not being able to see anything, it's still so beautiful in its own way. I feel recharged. Revitalised. Ooh, and while I'm thinking of it, I think potentially by the time this video goes out, Emma from Emz Adventures will be doing her West Highland Way walk, raising money for North Air Ambulance, I think it is. I'll put the link again in. Emma, I said it before, I'll say it again, you're completely inspirational. So yeah, absolutely awesome. Happy birthday for, I think it was yesterday. Yeah, so I'll put the link in for her channel and for her Just Giving page as well. Right, gonna get on with my breakfast, stop yammering and get packed up. All packed up, leave no trace. Obviously I have picked up a couple of little bits that I found, only tiny little bits, but someone had obviously dropped them, so I have picked those up as well. I had clear views earlier, as you can see. Kind of mist is still down at the minute. I've helpfully realised I have not put my contact lenses in, so now I need to try and find a little sheltered spot to sit and do that out of the wind, otherwise I'm going to lose them, and Right, I'm ready to head back, and the clouds totally come down again, like completely, can't see a flipping thing. So it's really easy from here to head back to where I'm being picked up. I just head south, so I can't go far wrong. But yeah, look at it, look. Nothing again, just completely gone. So I had that little moment where it cleared earlier, and then not so much. So I'm just going to be taking a slow walk back. I mean, if the views stay like this, I'm not going to do much filming, but I've loved it, loved every second of it, absolutely every second. So unless anything really exciting happens, and I know sometimes I do several false endings, so I'm not promising that this is the last filming I'll do, but thank you so much for coming with me. Really hope you're all okay. I hope you can get out and have adventures of your own, and yeah, take care everybody, and I will see you soon. Bye. I was just getting my compass bearings because I couldn't see a thing, and then the cloud cleared, and I don't know if you can tell, you can just about see the path over there and Little Mis Tor just through the fog. So yeah, I knew I had to head dead south basically from where I am, and then literally the clouds just parted so I could literally see where I've got to go. So that's quite handy. Look, appeared out of the mist. Little Mis Tor. Mis Tor. Yeah, so that's where I'm heading. Back over there, and then I'm just following a track basically straight back to Four Winds car park where I'm being picked up. Great Mis is still in there. Mist. So high, so high. Now I've dropped down a bit though. You can see the Tors again, Ruse Tor, Great Staple, Middle Staple. You can even see the sea over there in the distance. And look, Little Mis Tor. Love it. I was a bit premature signing off. Sorry. I'm doing a very quick diversion on my way back over to Over Tor. Over Tor. It's only a little tour, but there's another one crossed off my list. So I'll have done 6 this weekend. Well chuffed. So yeah, almost there. I really am going now. Bye, 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 bye. Love you, bye.